Another day of trading, and there is some good news that I have for my Lucid Flex 50K account. The panel that you see on the left side with account balance of 49.877 is old now, and I have made my profits above my break-even level. I will quickly update that particular view that you have. Let me just update it so that you can take a look at what's the actual P&L figure now. So we are in profits now, and from 49.877 we have gotten to, okay, it's not visible. Let me just make it proper. Yes. Yep, the balance is now 51K, which is well above my break-even level. And we have just $2,000 more to achieve the 53,000 target. So we're closing in, which is pretty good. So if I make 53K, I'll pass the eval account. And then, okay, let me just adjust my camera a bit. Okay, yeah. So 53K would be our target. If I achieve that, then I'll be able to trade on the simulated funded account using which we can withdraw the profit amounts. So 51K is pretty good, but the thing is for these flex eval accounts, the thing you have to remember is that you have a trailing drawdown limit. So when I started the account, my balance was 50,000 and the maximum drawdown that was allowed was 48,000. That is $2,000 loss. So now it's trailing up. So since my account balance is now 51K, my new trailing drawdown limit will be 49K. As you can see right next to that account balance figure, 49037 would be my new trailing drawdown, and my balance is 51037. So it'll go on until 52K. After 52K profits, it will become static. So after 52K, my trailing drawdown will be 50,000 and it won't increase further. Yeah, so you cannot just relax and be like, okay, I'm $1,000 up, so I can maybe risk a bit more or lose some money. No, you cannot do that because your drawdown also trials up, right? So now you don't have that much leeway like you had earlier. You can't go until 48 now. You have to stop at 49. Yeah, so it's tricky like that. So with that good news, I mean, I have this policy that don't celebrate your wins too early because until we pass this account, as all these are like unrealized profit. It's not really yours. Only after you pass the account is when it matters. So yeah, we have a lot of things to do. Still 2K more to go, and the important thing is to not look at the P&L and L and be happy about it, but instead stick to the process, look at the process and adhere to it, you know, religiously. So that is what matters. Let's take a look at the PNL. I'm sorry, the trading charts now because market's just about to open. Just one more minute more for the market to open. And these two are the zones that I marked on MES and on MNQ as well. I've marked a couple of zones. So whenever price taps either of these zones, we will look for a reversal trade on any of these instruments, both MES and MNQ. So if it taps here, we'll see the reaction and decide if we have to take an upside trade here, or if it taps here, we'll see the reaction and decide if we should go for a short trade. So that's our strategy, and that's what we want to do today as well. Last few days, market has been on a heavy uptrend. If you see, yeah, this was a really good trade that I caught yesterday. Yeah, we had discussed this one in the mm, yesterday's stream as well. So it was a really good trade. So has been on an uptrend since couple of days. If you see last 2 days, the uptrend has been huge. Look at this. Wow, crazy. And it's almost gonna take the all-time high on MES and on MNQ. There is a little more distance to go, but it'll soon take it. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so at the moment, what we have to do is just sit and wait until it taps any of our zones, and we will react to the market when it touches our key levels. Until then, I don't think we have a specific trade. Oh, trading view is glitching for some reason. Why is that? Let me open a new one and see. Okay, don't worry, we are back. Think price is going to continue downside and it's going to take this liquidity here and then continue to push up, riding the heavy uptrend that's been going on since 2 days. So to pick up on that trend, I think it's going to take some liquidity from here. That's what I'm expecting for price to do, but you never know. So let's see what it does. So if you want to take a look at my funded account, I'll just show you here. These are the stats for my funded account. So if you see, this is my account summary. Out of the total profit target of 3,000, we have achieved 1,037 and I've had 7 trading days. So if you want to see how it looks in detail, it's right here. Yeah, so it's a stable curve with tiny drawdowns. I mean, not exactly tiny, but then it's an eval account. So what do you expect? The curve is gonna be there, right? So started off with 50K and right now we are at 51K. Yeah, these are the trading days. I think I started it on March end with I started with a loss, then another loss day, then we continued climbing up and it's going good. Have to still strictly adhere to my risk limits. That is something that I have to take care of and being patient. Those are the two things that is actually top priority for me and that I have to focus on. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's gonna be exciting. No, this is the most boring part of trading that you have to sit simply waiting for price to do something or come to your levels. I still remember like 1 or 2 years back, I used to chase price. Like when I just open the chart, I will go and see where can I enter, where can I exit. I never had this thing of, there are key levels or only certain places where you can enter or even consider of a trade. Never used to think like that. Like 1 or 2 years back, I used to, as soon as I opened the chart, I was thinking, should I short or should I go long? So it took almost an year for me to understand that that's not how it works. You have to wait for price to come to your level, certain levels or certain areas where there is going to be movement and it's not going to be just landlocked like how it is now. Yeah, it took some understanding, but it's one of the key lessons. I think it was totally worth it because I mean, if it was easy, then everybody would be able to make money, right? This is the reason why trading is difficult. There are certain things that take some time for you to learn and accept, and one of those things is actually this that you have to wait. Cannot sometimes you just cannot do anything in the market. If you force it, you're only going to lose, and then it takes double or triple effort to gain back what you lost. So yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta just wait and let market come to you instead of you going to the market. Don't chase it. Just wait for it to appear. Yeah, it's consolidating really bad. I do not think it's gonna tap any of these levels during this London. So I'm thinking of ending the stream, but I'll still be open to trades until 2. 12 to 2 is my timing. So if something happens, I'll take a trade. Otherwise, I'll just keep watching the charts and not take a trade for today. So let's see. I think I'll end the stream like this because its price is not even moving at the moment. It's consolidating and it's consolidating real slow. There's no point unless we want to discuss some psychology. So I'm not in the mood for today, so let's end it here.